Welcome to Budget Beauty, where I help you look flawless for less. Welcome back, and a very special welcome if you're new here. My name is Jen, and this is Budget Beauty. We do everything beauty on a budget, and that includes testing new makeup, new collections, new releases, and I'm really excited. Today, we are going to dig into the huge Halloween release from Unearthly Cosmetics, my all-time favorite indie brand called Devour. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous collection. There are so many pieces to it: eyes, cheeks, lips. There's a new product to the Unearthly line. I'm just really excited. So if you're excited too, give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not, turn your bell on because I upload lots and lots of new videos every single week. Don't forget to check out the description box down below where you will find the Devour collection. I will put a discount down below for you as well. The collection is sold as a set. You cannot buy the items individually. I'll make sure all the information is in the description box for you, as well as my favorite beauty boxes, all of the makeup that I'll be wearing in today's video if you would like to recreate this look, and come follow me over on TikTok for a little bit more beauty on a budget. Before we start today's eye look, let's go over what is in the Unearthly Cosmetics Devour collection. So let's start with all of the lip products in the collection, starting with the newest release from Unearthly Cosmetics. They have released lip oils. Now the packaging, they've changed the packaging and it is spectacular. I mean, the packaging before was beautiful, but I really love the look of the new packaging and I'm really excited to test this out. So I took off everything I had on my lips and let's try out the lip oil. We're gonna let this sink in and hydrate the lips while we do today's eye look. This feels really nice on the lips. It's not sticky at all. It's very, very hydrating. And you can see that it's pretty sheer. We have a little bit of wash of color. It's kind of a purpley, kind of mauve-y color. I actually really like this. You could wear this standalone. You could wear it over a liquid lipstick. I'm really excited to see them bring out lip oils. And then you're going to receive 3 liquid lipsticks. And I love that these liquid lipsticks are unique, spooky season, amazing colors. Like I said, there are 3 new colors of liquid lips. The satin liquid lip formula from Unearthly is a 10 out of a 10. These swatched, absolutely beautiful. Of course, we will pick one of the colors to wear with our look. I kind of want to see what we come up with an eye look first, and then we'll definitely test out one of the satin liquid lips, but I own pretty much every lip product from Unearthly. This formula is amazing. It doesn't dry down like Sahara Desert. It has a little bit of hydration still on the lips, and like I said, you can top it with the lip oil, or you can top it with one of the 2 brand new glosses from Unearthly. These 2 glosses are stunning. I love the pink color. I love this shifty from green to pink to gold. These are absolutely beautiful. My favorite thing to do is to layer the satin liquid lipsticks with the gloss and now potentially with the lip oil. I love wearing a lip oil on its own. I wear the Unearthly glosses on their own. I just like how versatile the glosses are, whether they're on their own or layered with the satin liquid lips, and both of these colors are beautiful. So we'll definitely use one of these as well over the liquid lipstick. Next up is the highlighter blush duo. It does come with a mirror. We have a highlighter in the shade Delicate and a sparkle blush or a blush topper in the shade Slay. I love the marble pan of the Slay. This is so beautiful. Like I said, you could use this as a glowy blush. You could use this as a blush topper. You could really even use this as a highlight. The shade Delicate is kind of a champagne colored highlighter. I thought at first it might be too dark for my skin tone, but it swatched really beautifully. So we are going to test out both of these products as well. And then really the star of the show. The star of the show is the Devour eyeshadow palette. This does have a mirror in it, and can we just talk about this color story? It is so unique. It is so grungy. This whole collection is modeled after the Venus flytrap, and this palette is the Venus flytrap with all of the greens. There's the brown. There's this deep kind of dark gray black shade called Consume. We have some beautiful shifty multi-chromes, duochromes, sparkly shades, some cool tones, some warm. This palette is beautiful and so unique. I love how Unearthly always puts out unique color stories. Every single palette is unique and very, very well curated. So I can't wait to apply this to my eyes. It also swatched like perfection. So now let me zoom you in and let's get started on today's look. I'm going to go ahead and finish my complexion first. I did do my foundation, I added some blush, and now it's time for some highlight. So I'm actually going to use the shade Slay, which is the pinky, swirly highlighter slash blush topper, and I'm going to use that to top my blush, and then we'll use Delicate as our highlight. I'm going to pick up Slay on a fluffy brush. Ooh, this is so pretty. Like I said, these swatched really beautifully, and I'm just going to tap that over my blush. Oh, I really like that. Can you see that it added a little bit of depth, some opacity, some color? There's without the shade Slay, there's with the shade Slay, and it also adds that little bit of glow, and we're gonna even get more glow with the highlighter, but I love that as a blush topper. Like I said, you could use this simply as a highlight as well. You could use it as a blush highlight combo, but I definitely want to try out the shade Delicate. So I'm going to pick that up on my highlighter brush, and I'm going to apply that to the high points of my cheeks. This is much prettier than I expected. I mean, it's swatched really beautifully, but applied to the cheek, it is so wet looking. It just sinks right into the skin. It's not sitting on my skin at all. It literally just sinks right in, which is what I like from a highlight. And I also appreciate that at first application, it's a little more subtle. Certainly not subtle, that may not be the right word, but it's a little bit more subtle, but you are able to build it up if you like the whole scene from space, which I definitely do. So I'm going to apply it to my nose, a little to my forehead, and my Cupid's bow. Love, love, love the highlight. I love the blush topper, absolute perfection. Now, as always, I am going to prime my eyes with my MAC Paint Pot and Painterly so that we can test out the beautiful Devour palette. So now to decide what type of look I want to do. Now, my husband and I are going to a Halloween glowing pumpkin exhibit tonight, and I actually just got back from working out, so I need this makeup to last all day. It is about 6:30 in the morning, so I want to use as many of the shades as possible. I don't want to do a monochromatic look. I want to bring in some of the burgundies, the greens, this deep, dark kind of black, purple, brown gray color. It's very, very unique, that color Consume. And I have to use this color Snap, which is the epitome of a Venus flytrap. So I'm going to start with that on a fluffy brush. And I'm going to use that in my crease as a transition. So I'm going to apply that in my crease and up above my crease. I do have hooded eyes, so I need to make sure that that color is a little bit above my crease, so when my eyes are open, you can still see this color. And there's a good reason for that, because this color is so nice. Oh my goodness, I love this. It's definitely a little deeper and a little bit more opaque than I was expecting, even with the swatch and in the pan, but this color is beautiful. Then going into this beautiful burgundy shade called Devour, I'm going to pick that up on that fluffy brush as well, and this time I'm going to focus this on the crease. So for me, I like to tap and then blend, and just staying in the crease, not going above the crease, because I want that shade Snap, that gorgeous green shade, to pop out above my crease. And this is just going to add a little bit more color and a little bit more depth. And again, this burgundy color, chef's kiss. And then going back into Snap, that first just beautiful green shade, picking up a little bit more, I'm going to use that to blend those two together. And again, just make sure that that green is popping out above the shade Devour. Now to deepen up the outer corner, I have to use Consume. And the more I'm looking at this, it's now giving me hunter green vibes, like a really, really deep, dark, foresty hunter green. So I'm picking that up on a flat, fluffy brush, and I'm going to use that, like I said, to deepen up the outer corner. Oh yeah, that is a beautiful shade. You can see that it is green. It's just a really, really dark green, and it has a bit of a black base to it. It's very unique, and I have a lot of eyeshadow, and I own literally every palette that Unearthly has ever put out. It's my favorite indie brand, and I don't have anything this color. she does such a great job with unique colors, unique color stories, special shades. I really, really love the brand. And then one last time into Snap, and again, just using that to blend those edges. As always, I'm using my NYX glitter glue on my lid. That is going to help keep these beautiful sparkly shadows in place. And as always, we're going to use my finger and a brush for application to test out the formula. The first shade I have to use is Instinct. That is the shifty from blue to green to silver. I mean, look how deep and dark and grungy that is. And I'm going to use that on the outer about 3/4 of my lid. Oh, wow. Stopping at the dark green. I don't want to go over, I want to keep this deep and dark. And also keep it super matte. Oh my goodness, you guys, do you see that? That is so awesome. It is a teal, green, beautiful, shifty foiled shade. I'm obsessed with that. That is so stunning. And then using a brush for application, the finger worked great. I'm going to pick up this green shade here. It shifts from gold to green to kind of a white. It's called Trap. I'm going to pick that up on a brush and I'm going to use that on the inner portion of my lid. Oh, it has some pink to it. That's unexpected. This is 100% a multi-chrome. I can see the pink a little bit in the pan, but when I put it on the eyes, I'm mainly getting pink, which I actually really like. It does blend in nicely with my crease shade. And I'm going to just, again, pull that over and tie that in with our other shimmer. For my inner corner highlight, I'm using the shade Bite. I don't know what this is going to be on the eyes. These two are so pretty. They are so shifty. There's a lot of really special shades in this palette. So I'm going to tap that on my inner corner. Okay. Now that's what I was expecting from the shade Trap. That ended up being more pink on the lid. I thought it would look a little bit more like Bite. So you can see that that's a little bit more green. It actually looks really nice though. That's what I appreciate about Unearthly is everything is just really unexpected. Really, really unexpected, but really, really gorgeous. For my lower lash line, I'm going to use, or start with the shade Prey. I'm going to use 2 different colors on my lower lash line. This is kind of an emerald green, and I'm going to use that on the inner portion of my lower lash line. So tying into the inner corner highlight and stopping about halfway over. That's a gorgeous, gorgeous Kelly green. And I want to use the shade Carnivore, which is this brown burgundy shade. And I'm going to use that on the other half of my lower lash line, tying into my outer corner. So that comes off a little eggplant purple-esque, and I am here for it. So here is the eye look. Let me go ahead and do a liner, pop a color in my waterline, mascara, maybe some lashes, maybe not. We're gonna see how it all plays out, and I'll be back and we'll do our lips together. So I skipped the lashes, and I unfortunately had to take off my lip oil. I really love the lip oil. I can't wait for them to come out with more because I want to try out these satin liquid lipsticks. And I really thought long and hard about what color I wanted to use. And it's hard because there's this kind of lighter taupey brown, there's a green shade, which I love. And then there's this shade Chomp, which is kind of a vampy brown burgundy, which I think is going to be beautiful with this look. So I decided ultimately on the shade Chomp. So there is a nice doe foot applicator. Isn't this fun? It's so vampy. It's so, so vampy. But I really love it. I really, really love it. So it has a little bit of a purpley black brown base. It has a black base to it, so it's going to be deep, dark, and like I said, really, really vampy. I also love the other 2 colors. It was really hard to decide, but I thought that I would pull this deep, dark satin liquid lip so that we could use kind of a fun lip gloss on top. So we have this fun sparkly pink, and then we have this more shifty from green to gold to pink. Originally, I was thinking the pink, but now I'm thinking of using Predator, which is that shifty gloss. So I think we're going to do that. This is dried down completely. There is going to be a little bit of transfer because it is not a Sahara Desert liquid lipstick. It's more of a satin formula. So I'm going to pop the lip gloss on top. Okay. Okay, Unearthly, I see you. That is so awesome. It has a little bit of that green shift to it, so it ties in beautifully with my look. These two together, Chomp with Predator on top, I have no words. I'm speechless. I really, really love it. It gives a nice gloss, and then it, like I said, pulls in a little green, a little blue, and just pairs beautifully with this eye look. I really love it. I really, really love it. Let me go ahead and get dressed, get ready for the day. I'm going to wear a Halloween shirt today since we're going to the little pumpkin night, the glowing pumpkin exhibit. And then I'll be back to share my final thoughts on the Unearthly Cosmetics Devour collection. All right, I'm dressed. I'm ready. I have my little claw clip. I've got a Halloween necklace. I've got some fun Halloween earrings, and then this skeleton shirt. And let me just tell you how amazing I think this whole look goes with the Halloween vibes. But let's go over the Unearthly Cosmetics Devour collection. So first, let's go ahead and start with the eyeshadow palette. This is always the most exciting part of a collection, at least for me. And this eyeshadow palette exceeded my expectations. It's very unexpected. We know that I was shocked by how these two shimmer shades performed on the eyes color-wise. The mattes are beautiful. The color story is so unique. I can see myself reaching for this a lot. If I want to do a smoky look, if I want to do a green leaning look or a burgundy leaning look, and it's perfect for Halloween. And really, it is perfectly on theme with the whole Venus flytrap. I love the artwork. The palette is incredible. And then we have the little duo. So this is a highlighter duo, a blush topper duo, blush duo, whatever you want to use it as. I think it's beautiful. The highlighter is beautiful. I really like the blush topper. I really like Slay. Now for me, it's a blush topper. You could use it as a glowy blush. You could even use these on the eyes. This would be a really pretty inner corner highlight. This little duo is so nice. I love that there's a mirror, so it is perfect for travel. I'm obsessed with the lip oil. Unearthly, please bring out more lip oils. This is so, so good. It's hydrating, it's glossy, it's pretty. You can wear it alone. It has a little tint of color. I really, really like this. I'm a big lip oil person in general, and this one is one of my top favorite lip oil. And then we have the satin lips. I love the colors of these. I think they're beautiful. I love that there's a green, that there's a more neutral kind of taupe, and then there's this grungy, vampy shade. I really like this. I really, really like this. I'm a big black liquid lipstick person for Halloween, but I think that this is gonna be my go-to this year. And like I said, it's beautiful with the palette, with the eye look. It just pulls everything together, and then being able to top it with one of the lip glosses is perfection. I love this. And actually, either of these could be worn on their own. You saw in the swatches, they're very opaque. This is just so fun over this vampy lip with that little bit of touch of green. And the pink is also unexpected. You wouldn't think pink in a Halloween collection, Venus flytrap, but it pairs perfectly with the entire collection. It is so well done, so well curated. Now I know it's a little bit pricey. I want to say it's $140, $145 for the collection, but you can use the discount code down below. That's what I did to save 10%. I think it's well worth it. I mean, you're getting 6 lip products, an eyeshadow palette, and a blush and highlight duo. For $140, not too shabby, especially for the quality. I have to say this is one of my favorite Halloween releases, and I'm going to be reaching for these products a lot, which for me makes it a really good value. I will say too, side note, that I went on the website and the only thing I'm seeing right now is the palette. It's on pre-order, so if you want the palette, you can order it singly. I don't know if the whole collection is still available. I don't know if some of it's sold separately. I know I saw the palette on the website, so all the information will be in the description box for you, as well as my favorite beauty subscriptions, all of the other makeup that I'm wearing today if you want to complete this entire look, discounts to my favorite indie brands, and come follow me on TikTok for a little bit more beauty on a budget. I am so excited to have Unearthly's Devour in my makeup collection.